Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you are very welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so that each time I upload a brand new video, you are notified. My name is Frida Tate and I'm here with a brand new video. Today's video, it honestly made me sit down and think deeply because a lot of women are going through this and they're not talking about it. And I am talking about those women entering the international relationships, dating relationships, and they forget to ask the hard question just from the word go, just because they are sort of excited because this is like a dream come true to them and they forget to ask the hard questions. This is a reason why a lot of women are finding themselves in problems. So this is what we are going to do today. We are going to talk about it. So we are talking about the story that I heard recently, and this was told by someone who heard it from the best friend, and they asked them to tell the story because I believe the best friend is not a social media person, and so she felt comfortable to tell it to the friend, and the friend told it to us, and this is exactly what I'm going to do today. So I have that video and I am going to play it for you so that you can see it, and then later on we are going to talk about the whole situation, the whole story. But first, let me briefly talk about the story that we are talking about. So this is about a Kenyan woman. She meets the guy online. This man comes across intentional. Even before he arrived in Kenya, he went ahead and bought a ring for the woman before they even met. So on the first meeting, he brings a ring, he proposes marriage to this lady, and they went and met the family. They did all the things that you need to do if you are getting married to an African lady. Like, they went and met the family, they paid their bride price. That kind of story where people say that if a man knows what he wants, he wastes no time. And honestly, I could understand where she's coming from. She was excited. A lot of women dream about marriage, stability, relocation, and to just have a family, especially if this man appears serious from day one. Emotionally, she felt like, this is my chance, this is my man, my man, my man. Perhaps I will not find another man like this one. But here is where the red flags started showing. During the wedding process, where there was a lot of pressure, confusion, and back and forth issues, to a point where things had to be rushed in ways that really did not feel comfortable. So like I promised, I have that video. I will play it for you, and then afterwards I will come back with my 2 cents. So please watch this.
My very best friend asked me to do this video for her, uh, because she recently relocated abroad, and she's very close to me. She's very close to my heart. She's one of the ladies whom we went through this dating site journey all round until she got to meet this person, and until the point where we still talk. She's very close to my heart. So she talks and shares, and this time she asked me that she feels like we should get another third, fourth, and fifth insight, that I could share her story, because she feels like either she's overreacting, or like if I tell her what we think, it's just me and her. So listen to this story. And personally, I've given her, like, the writings are all over the wall, but I still feel like, yeah, why not help her? Okay. So everything I'm going to give about this story, everything is inclusive of allegedly. So a lady meets a guy on a dating site, and he's this type of nice guys who come first time and proposes, okay, and then the wedding. Now, what I want you to know is when they were doing this wedding, first time coming, wedding immediately. They were doing this wedding thing, you know how Kenyan process can really be hectic. So they had to use other extra ways to make this process possible because they were greatly disturbed. Like it was back and forth, you know how it's happening. So in that process, during that process, this is where the red flag, my first time told her, this is a big red flag. And I even told her, I think we should wait for the second guy to come that we are sure this is what we want. But I want you to know that I understand her situation because when you are really looking for this white guy thing, anything that lands your way first, you feel like this is a good sign. So she says this is the one, and the fact that he is an intentional man comes with a ring and all the process good, this is it. So I told her, very nice, yeah, sure, this is it. So one of the things I want you to notice that when this guy was here, he was drinking a lot. So I was like, no, babes, let's get another second party to help us talk about this. She said, no, we are going ahead with the marriage. Okay, so it happened. So after that, she said, this guy is screaming at me, everything. So I said, babes, this is another sign. This is a red flag. Let's not go with it. So anyway, fast forward, I was able to convince the lady to please, in this kind of arrangement I'm seeing, don't go with the baby. Yeah, I remember she kind of told me, you know, Wildflower, as you talk, you also have to remember, personally, you're already abroad, you have your kids. Every woman also just want to have their kids, and I understand her. I just want to move abroad with my kid. I even wanted, I also want about, please don't include your child. Don't allow this guy to take your child's name in the name of, I want my husband to be, I don't know, the adoption. Take this thing slow. At first, by the way, it got to a point we didn't talk because she felt like, why is my marriage going on or my relationship? And people are telling me because there are other red flags of people who had encountered this guy allegedly. So when I shared with her, she said, no, no, no. I don't like people in my personal space. So I only begged her for one thing, please don't take the child there. Now we are now abroad this time as we are talking. Immediately she got there, the guy said, get a job. I'm like, hey, you get abroad, you are stressed, everything. How do you start to get a job immediately? The lady said, okay, maybe what's nice for me, he wants me to get a job because he wants a lady who is working. So she gets a job now. Now, this is the most disgusting part. The guy is earning more than her, more than double her salary. But the guy now says, I did you a favor. And we use a lot of money while you are in Kenya to see to it that you're coming here. Those are allegedly words from their mouth. The guy takes 70%. The guy takes 70% of the lady's salary. I have even asked her to go and check well if she even could have signed for paying mortgages in future. Let's be honest and let's talk the truth. As long as I'm marrying a guy, I'm in my 20s, marrying a guy in their 70s, in their 60s, I don't even care even in their 50s. If it has to get to a point where you're doing your 50-50 thing or 70, I don't even know whatever percentage you are doing without your consent, because the guy says that he did you a favor and that there are a lot of bills to be paid and he has to take money from you. I don't even know how it gets to a point that he gets access of your account number, because you're not getting my account number, I beg. You are not accessing my account number. I am not marrying an old man and I am not paying for shit. So that is my own side. She says she feels like she has had people who have successfully paid for 50-50 and it has worked for them. I agree and respect you all. Now her question is, were you all told what to do, or is it so? This is a guy also I want you to imagine. The lady has children at home. So I was asking her questions like, now who pays? Who even sends money? You know how Africa, you are abroad, send money. I even asked, like, what do you see her? Where do you see us in 5 years? How can I even be able to save enough to bring my child here? And the guy is just saying, I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I need you to understand. We could judge. We can go the judgment way and say, yeah, the red flag was all over. He came immediately, proposed. Yeah, she was warned. People talked about it. No. We're at a point where I'm also doing this video for someone who has not moved abroad to learn something. You have to sit down with any guy you're meeting that you are making this relationship arrangement with of location and make things clear. I feel like if everything were defined, and even if the guy had said, yes, I'm spending a lot, and I really hope that you're going to help financial when you get there, well and good. But an impromptu arrangement that it gets there and it says that you part of your money is going to be used in paying the, I don't know, the mortgage or the car. It's like the car and other bills in the house. Mm-mm. So you who is watching me and who is about to move abroad, don't wait until when relationships start, it's beautiful. But if you have to go and sweat your ass to work and then bring home 70% for a man because I did you a favor, mm-mm. Before you leave your country, going to move in with a man, it might look beautiful and it might look like he's all into you and loving. Ask him what he expects of you when you get there. Tell him you're a mother. Tell him you're a daughter. Tell him you're the one people are going to look up for. Tell him you might try to pay bills or help, but it is your choice. Otherwise, your money are busy for. So she said she would like to hear from anyone there who is doing 50-50. Is she overreacting? Of course, she's not overreacting. And she agreed and we talked and I told her, babes, you know what? This was walking red carpet. It was all over, but I tried to pull back and say, no, it's okay. I am talking about a relationship now that has, that's why I'm always telling you before, when someone comes to your country and you say, yeah, he says I should come to his country, you will be all nice because some of these people are marrying you to pay their mortgages. Wait until in future he dies or something happens or you separate and you be brought for you are served with paperwork showing you signed without even your knowledge that since you are younger of young age and someone is retired, immediately he retires, you will be paying for all the debts that he had with his ex-wife, with his past, with the mortgages until you die. Please, before you sign any paper, if you don't understand the language, Google. Look at everything you're signing for. Don't be excited. Not everyone who comes to marry you wants to marry you because they want to marry you, they love you. There is no love here. This guy is treating this lady like a slave. And I asked her, if I may ask you, do you even sexually feel any connection with this guy? And because I am trying to cover more details, but I want you to imagine this is a situationship where it looks like a man picked a slave from Africa. He's getting free sex. Okay, so free sex, free work. Someone is working, and then he's taking 70 fucking percent because I did you a favor. It's so disgusting. It's so wrong. Before you leave that country, I would rather you settle with a young boy, whichever country it is, pay 50-50, live happily ever after. We are not marrying someone old and out of your own consent paying because I did you a favor. If that favor drops today and anything happens between the two of you, are we going to sit and listen for another sad story about how I married a narcissist? Of I married a monster? No, 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 girls, we are not doing that. Please, 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 let's learn. Anyway, she's waiting for your opinion in the comment section. If this is what you did with those who are paying 50-50. I didn't.
There you are, guys. This is a video clip. I just want to come in and weigh in with my 2 cents. Now listen and listen carefully because this is where the conversation becomes deeper than just 50-50 relationship. There is a difference between let's build this together and I rescued you, now you owe me. Those are two completely different mindsets. According to her, the man earns much more than she does, but still allegedly takes 70% of her salary because he claims he did her a favor by bringing her abroad and spending money during the immigration process. 70% people, 70%. And this is where I became extremely uncomfortable. Not because helping financially in a marriage is automatically wrong. No. There are many couples doing 50-50 successfully. There are women happily contributing in the marriage. There are partnerships where both people genuinely agree and communicate openly. But consent matters, communication matters, transparency matters. You cannot suddenly arrive in a country, in a new country, and discover you are expected to finance mortgages, bills, debts, and responsibilities you never agree on beforehand. That changes everything. And this is why I keep telling women, before relocating for love, ask questions. Not just romantic questions, real life questions. You can ask, what are the expectations financially for me? Will bills be shared? How much? Will I be expected to send money home? How will savings work? What happens if I want to bring my child later? Will my money remain my money? What documents am I signing? Because love alone is not enough when immigration, finances, dependency, and power imbalances enter the picture. And let's be honest here. Some people are not looking for partners. Some people are looking for caretakers. Some people are looking for someone to split debts with. Some people are looking for labor. Some people are looking for control. And don't get me wrong, this does not mean that every international relationship is bad. Absolutely not. But women need to stop romanticizing relocation without preparation, especially when there is a huge gap, financial imbalance, or immigration dependency is involved. And another thing, please read every single document before signing anything abroad. Everything. If you don't understand the language, translate it. Google it. Ask questions. Find legal advice if possible. Do not just sign out of excitement, because some people only reveal their true expectations after you become dependent on them. Now, personally, if I'm marrying someone significantly older than me and I still have to struggle under pressure, surrender most of my income, and then I hear I did you a favor every day, that doesn't sound like partnership. That sounds transactional. In relationships built on debt and obligation instead of mutual respect become emotionally dangerous very, very quickly. Anyways, guys, I really want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this is a normal partnership behavior abroad? Do you think she ignored too many red flags? Do you think she's overreacting? Or do you think this man is taking advantage of the situation? For those in successful 50-50 relationships, how did you establish your boundaries from the beginning? Let's talk in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this conversation. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.